Namaste, dear seekers. Welcome to the sacred exploration of Panch Tanmatra, the 5 subtle sensory elements that shape our perception. As our Gurudev often reminds us, these elements reflect our spiritual state. In the journey of Kriya Yoga, understanding the Tanmatras is essential. They govern how we experience the world and how deeply we are attached to it. But as one progresses spiritually, dependence on gross sensory experiences diminishes, leading to subtle awareness and inner perception. Let us now explore the profound wisdom of Panch Tanmatra and their significance in your spiritual evolution. What are Panch Tanmatra? In Samkhya and Vedantic philosophy, Tanmatras are the subtle building blocks of sensory perception. They are precursors to the Panch Mahabhuta, the 5 great elements. Each Tanmatra corresponds to a sensory experience and gives rise to an element. Shabda Tanmatra, the essence of sound, gives rise to Akasha, the element of ether. It is associated with the sense of hearing. Spiritually, it signifies the ability to hear nada, the divine inner sound, beyond worldly noise. Sparsha Tanmatra, the essence of touch, gives rise to Vayu, the element of air. It is linked to the sense of touch. In spiritual practice, it represents the lightness of being and detachment from physical cravings. Rupa Tanmatra, the essence of form and color, gives rise to Agni, the element of fire. It is connected to the sense of sight. On a higher level, it signifies the transition from external beauty to inner vision, where divine light is perceived in meditation. Rasa Tanmatra, the essence of taste, gives rise to Jala, the element of water. It is associated with the sense of taste. Spiritually, it signifies the refinement of desires, leading to a sattvic diet and subtle perception. Gandha Tanmatra, the essence of smell, gives rise to Prithvi, the element of earth. It is linked to the sense of smell. Those on an advanced spiritual path may experience spontaneous divine fragrances during meditation, indicating deep purification. Assessing one's spiritual state through Tanmatras. Gurudev often says, observe your relationship with the Tanmatras and you will see the state of your consciousness. This means if a person is deeply attached to sensory pleasures, their mind remains outwardly driven. If one enjoys sensory experiences but remains detached, it indicates spiritual maturity. If one begins to experience subtle divine perceptions, such as the spontaneous hearing of nada, seeing divine light, or sensing divine fragrances, it suggests an advanced state of awareness. Stages of spiritual growth. The first stage is the tamasic stage, where material attachment is strong. A person seeks excessive sensory gratification in loud music, rich food, and indulgence in form and fragrance. The mind remains restless, constantly searching for external pleasure. The second stage is the rajasic stage, where refinement begins. Awareness starts developing, but there is oscillation between material and spiritual experiences. One begins to prefer refined aesthetics, such as classical music and meditative food choices, but attachment to the senses still exists. The third stage is the sattvic stage, where inner perception awakens. Dependence on external sensory experiences reduces, and one begins to appreciate inner silence, divine sounds, and spontaneous bliss. The final stage is transcendence, where liberation is achieved. The Tanmatras lose their hold over perception, and awareness shifts to pure consciousness, known as the Turiya state. Sensory experiences are no longer binding, and one rests in self-realization. How to purify Tanmatras and elevate your consciousness. Your relationship with Tanmatras can be transformed through dedicated spiritual discipline. To refine Shabda, the sense of sound, listen to mantras, silence, or divine vibrations. To refine Sparsha, the sense of touch, reduce unnecessary physical cravings, and embrace simplicity. To refine Rupa, the sense of form and sight, shift from an attraction to external beauty, to the development of inner vision, such as third eye activation, to refined rasa, the sense of taste, transition towards sattvic food, and mindful eating to cultivate purity, to refine gandha, the sense of smell. Be aware of spontaneous divine fragrances, as they are often a sign of deep spiritual purification. Let us now conclude. Beloved seekers, the journey of Kriya Yoga is not about rejecting the senses, but about transcending their hold over us. When the senses serve as instruments of higher perception, rather than sources of attachment, we enter the realm of inner stillness and divine experience. Next time you meditate, observe the subtle Tanmatras, the sounds you hear, the light you see, the fragrances you sense. These are not mere perceptions, but reflections of your inner transformation. As our Gurudev teaches, spiritual growth is measured not by outward achievements, but by the depth of one's inner silence and perception. Thank you for being part of this sacred discussion. If this wisdom resonates with you, like, share, and subscribe for more insights on Kriya Yoga and self-realization. May your path be filled with divine light and awareness. Hari Om Tat Sat.